up a little tiny bit.
It's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday afternoon. It's about 5:30, I suppose. I had one this afternoon, and now I've had this baby who's eating all the pies. This one, 36.5. Mirror, as you can see, he's fat, fat, fat. Oh, what a superb fish. Again, down the margin. Not very far, easy casting distance. So, that's 36.5 pound of 3 eels, Mirror, going back. Hopefully you can see just how chunky he is. Look at the mouth on that. No problems with my little bait. Ah, what a beautiful fish. Go and find your dad. Come on. Yeah? Look at the size of that stomach. Yeah? Pardon? Almost, almost, almost. Look at that. 36.5. Big fat fish. Superb. Go on then. Oh, look at the size of him.
Okay, it's Wednesday. We've got probably about 48 hours left, well, just short, because we'll be leaving on the Friday. I think, how many fish are we on now?
8.
8 fish we're on altogether. The latest one was a lovely 36.5 pound mirror that Simon caught. Absolutely awesome fish. Had some different kind of features, like the pectoral fins, and all the fins really were just ginormous. And it had really, really big shoulders, but I'm sure Simon will tell you more about that. I just missed a run on the middle rod. It was literally, as I was picking it up, it was about to roar off, so not too sure what happened there. So I've put it back out, got a nice fresh hook on there, so I can't really do anything wrong. So hopefully it'll go off again. This morning I caught a 27.5 pound grass carp. About 6 AM it was, on this right hand rod. I woke up Simon, well, the run woke up Simon, and I said, don't worry about it, it's a bream. I ended up bringing it into the margin to unhook it, flicked my torch on, there was this massive grass carp there, so I was quite surprised. I shouted to Simon to get him over, so we dealt with that, and that was a nice surprise. The fish are just starting to show more down this end. We've had a nice breeze. I know it's quite still at the minute, but we've had a nice breeze blowing down, and we've noticed the fish are starting to crash closer to us, which it's got to be a good sign. And as I said, that middle rod roared off, but I just couldn't connect with it, which was a shame. So we'll keep trying. I've got these 2 right hand rods out there. They're good to go. Just got to do this left one. Which is, it's not far out really. It's just on the edge of like a gravel patch. I'm into the sandy kind of area where hopefully there's a little bit of weed and the carp hanging around. So we might catch that. You never know. We'll see how it goes.
So we're 48 hours in now of our 4-day trip, and this is where it starts to get interesting, because you have to invest the first couple of days in establishing your spots. So we've been baiting with lots of particle and regular amounts of boilie, probably 80 boilies to a place to start off with, and then topping up, and then maybe every hour or so 10 here and there. Lots of silverfish in here, so they'll clear you up quite quickly, but of course that brings the carp in. But in our experience of this lake, it takes about 48 hours for the fish to get confident and know that you are putting some food on the table. We can tell that today by the fish that are starting to show 20-30 metres behind our marks, and I'm confident they'll come in tonight and feed. So, you know, our first night we caught 2, last night we had 4. I'm predicting we'll have 6 tonight. I think it builds and builds. If you're here for a week, you can imagine that it really builds. Thomas, a good German we know, left this morning from a 4-day trip. He had 35 fish. First night 1 fish, and then last night he must have had 10 or 12. You know, you have to establish your baiting area. I've been lucky today. I've had 2. I've had 2 on my my right hand margin rod this afternoon, but particularly this left hand rod is misbehaving at the moment. I haven't had a single run, but you know, it's important on a lake like this to keep it in place, to back your spots, keep feeding them, because the fish will come. They will come. Tomorrow what we'll do when we get some time, we'll show you the bait we've been using. As I said, we've been using a lot of particle. We're also using some of our own boilie and some of the boilie we buy here. Similarly with the particle, we bought some, but also Patrice, who runs the lake, he also supplied us a couple of buckets. We typically go out once in the morning, once at night. It's about 7 o'clock now in the evening, so we've just been out and baited our areas. But you know, as I said, I can't stress it enough, it's important to get that feed going and establish your baiting pattern, because it really starts to pay back. Having said we'll catch 6 fish tonight, then join us in the morning, see whether my prediction was correct or not. Bye for now. Morning and welcome to well, a proper autumn's day fishing. The conditions couldn't be more suitable. Really nice wind, lovely warm, overcast, low pressure, all the good things. When I spoke last night, I said we'd have predicted 6 fish for the night. Well, it was a good night. This is the 6th fish this morning. Lovely little ghost carp of 15 pounds. I think we had maybe about 3 or 4 30s last night. We'll update it later, but you know, just to show, keep the baiting going at something like 3 hours, because the fish come, and hopefully we'll catch a few more today like this, or maybe its bigger brother. Yeah, we'll report back later and show you how it's going.